lovely boys and girls. Mrs. Rimfire here, wishing you a good day, and to tell you we have a surprise on the way. Yes, darling. If you know who I was trying to imitate, yeah, and a poor job of it I did do, I might add, that dates us. Yeah, it tells us how old we are. Yes, Miss Eugenia D. Nice lady. I got the boobs for it. Welcome back to Thursday, the 5th of May, everybody. Got a little surprise today from Amazon. Yeah, so I'm going to show you what it is here right quick. Hopefully, it's what I want. It is something for my strawberries. Yeah, ooh, about buried you there. What I got today was a one of those modular raised flower beds that you bolt together and put together in your yard. I got this to put my strawberries plants in. Yeah, the ones I got like 3 weeks ago from Gurney's that I put in the little red solo cups that are about dead. Yeah, might have lost some of them already. I plumb forgot about them, forgot to water them. Anyway, long story. Anyway, we're going to get this thing put together, and we're going to set it out in the lawn here. Probably won't do it tonight, but I just thought I'd do a little blurb to show you what I got, because we're going to have to fill this with dirt, the good soil, silt stuff, out of the bottom of the duck pond. Yes, sir, if my neighbors are willing to lose their good topsoil, I'm willing to use it in there. So stay tuned. We'll get this thing put together and put it out here in the yard. Okay, well, we're going to open this up and see what's all exactly inside of the thing. Yeah. I know some people that have gotten one that's similar, put it together and liked it. These are a steel construction with a zinc coating on the inner and outer surfaces and coated with, I'm assuming, powder coat or some sort of earth-friendly, as they call it, paint job. Yeah. It has rolled edges and on both sides, so either side can be up. This particular one I think is 17 inches tall or so. I forget. Anyway, it can make a couple of different designs or shapes out of it. The white is the inside. The green, which may look black, is the outside. And let's see. What else is in this thing? That must be nuts and bolts. Here's a packing list. Shows the different shapes you can make with one of these things. Everything from a square to rectangles, bigger squares, little narrow, long, skinny things. Yeah. And you can order different stuff to go with it. It gives you an 800 number kind of a thing. And a couple of websites and email addresses. So, yeah, should be fairly versatile. So anyway, we're going to put this thing together and put it out here in the lawn. Oh, and before I forget, there's the name of the company. Yeah, it's a little peel and stick sticky that goes on the side of the thing. So, yeah, we will see what we think of their product here in short order. Here's all the flat pieces that come with it. I don't know how many of those there are, but they seem to be fairly well shipped or packaged for shipping. They've got some sort of a plastic coating on them. I'm assuming you're supposed to pull off before you put it together. But I'll read the instructions and find out. There is a plastic coating that needs to come off, like I suspected. But getting it to come loose of the panels is a bit trickier than it sounds, because the plastic they stick on there is sticky. Yes, it is. It is a sticky plastic. So, but that's okay if it protects the metal during shipping and stuffing and that. I'm okay with that. It's not so hard pulling it off the flat part. What the problem is getting it unhooked from where it rolls over the edge. Yeah, that can be a problem. Well, the assembly of this looks to be fairly straightforward. It does come with this really unique little wrench to tighten the nuts with. Yeah, nut fits right inside of that head of that thing to tighten them up. So it's kind of a neat little deal. Got the plastic off of the first two pieces, so we'll set this up like so. Like I said, I'm going to show you how it goes together. Comes with a nice large-headed nut, or bolt, sorry. And you put that in. It has good instructions too, by the way. Let's see, do we need a washer under that head? No, we don't. Didn't think so. Okay. Then goes on a washer. Now, it does say, and I was kind of wondering about this because I don't want to be rubbing up against it and skinning my knee or something on the head of the bolts. A few years ago, I watched a documentary movie thing about how Britain survived the Blitz of World War II. And it was done with a couple of historians trying to relive that era. So they built a silage tin thing to put silage in, to make silage to feed the cattle, because that was a big thing over there in England in World War II. And I'm glad to see the instructions say to put the head of the bolt on the inside with the nut on the outside. That way, the material on the inside doesn't rust the nut and the bolt together on the inside, making it impossible to get it apart. Now, this comes with cap head screws, little rounded bumpies, and those go on the top two bolt holes. And the reason being, what I was getting to was that acts like a bumper for your knee or your thigh or whatever you get up against it with. So yeah, the top two get these fancy little cap nuts on them, and the rest of them get a plain bolt, washer, and nut. And there's 6 of these on each end of each panel. And don't tighten them up. Leave them a little bit loose until you get the thing kind of assembled. And then when you get it assembled and put where you want it, that's when you can tighten it up. That's from my own personal experience, and that's part of the instructions, what it says to do. So, good idea. Anyway, here's this fancy little wrench. Let's see if we need a screwdriver or anything on the inside. I've been told by people that have put these together that the bolt doesn't seem to want to turn. So far it doesn't. So, yeah, just snug them up a little bit so it doesn't come apart while you're moving it into the place where you're going to put it. Yeah. I'm going to use all 10 pieces. There are 6 of the flat end pieces, 2, 4, 6, yeah, 6 of these, and 4 of the curved corner pieces. So I'm going to make this into the 5 by 3.5, kind of a rectangle or square looking deal, if you will. I'm going to put this one together out here. It goes together incredibly easy if you see what you're doing and not being a butterfinger so that y'all can see. That's all right. That's what this channel's for, is to help showcase how big of an idiot I can be. Ha ha ha. Anyway, put on one of these little cap nuts on the top there. Please do follow the instructions on assembling this by using the correct bolts in the correct spot, or nuts I should say, and do leave the assemblies somewhat loose. You can tighten the bolts snug up, but not real tight, because you will have to adjust this a little bit as you are assembling it. yeah, to get everything to line up right and whatnot. So, yeah. These come in various different colors. I happen to choose the green for the exterior. One of the colors is this grayish white that's on the inside of the thing. I believe there's a red and a brown and something plain galvanized, and yeah, there's a couple different colors. Anyway, finger tight. And that is one end. Now this also comes with, I can get it out of here without killing everything, a big wad of what looks to be like automotive door edging. Yeah, it goes right on this top edge here and around, and it's to keep you from getting cut on those sharp corners where the panels go together. It just presses on like so. Yeah, it gives you a nice finished edge. How long that'll last, I don't know. I wish they'd give you two of those so you could put one at the top and one on the bottom to help protect the bottom where it sits on the ground. But they didn't, but that's neither here nor there. Anyway, that's that little bit of this project. Now I'm not going to bore you with the assembly of the whole thing. It's pretty straightforward. It's just anybody could do this. It's real easy to do. In fact, I may end up getting another one or two of these. Yeah, if you got any issues bending over, that sort of thing, I can see where these be real handy. Anywho, that's going to be it for this little short video. I'm going to go ahead and finish putting this together. Weather permitting and behaving, the next video will show you where I'm going to put this. I'm going to put it in the backyard here and filling it full of some soil and getting the strawberries in, weather provided. Yesterday, beautiful, 70-some degrees. Sun was out, not a cloud in the sky this morning until about first part of the afternoon. Beautiful, mid-60s, upper 60s. And now that it's about 7 p.m. local time, the clouds have rolled in, it is getting cold, and it is starting to spritz a little bit of rain. So, yeah, I'm going to finish putting this together and call it for tonight. And we'll see you next time. So stay tuned to see what I end up doing with this and how all that goes together and works. So, anyway, don't forget, down there, subscribe if you would. Give us a thumbs up, thumbs down, or leave a comment. And let us know, or me know, what's going on in the world. That way I can make sure we're getting you stuff you want to see. Had a lot of comments from a few viewers here recently. Love it. I may not be able to respond back to you as quick as I'd like, but I'll get to you if I can. Anyway, I'm Farmer Dave. We'll catch up with you later. Y'all be careful out there now. Bye-bye.